Hi y'all, it's Malika. January is right around the corner, and a lot of you know that I'm doing a January Skinny in a Bottle challenge. So you may be wondering what Skinny in a Bottle. Skinny in a Bottle is HCG, and I have been approved to sell it for a limited time. And I'm very, very excited about this formula because it contains a lot more ingredients than the prior formula that I had. So the Skinny in a Bottle challenge is going to go from it's officially January 1st, but I'll explain to you that some people might need to start a little bit earlier, and I'll explain to you why. But it's going to go officially from January 1st through about March 1st, depending on when you start. And it will consist of you using our Skinny in a Bottle and any other supplements that you want to use, either from Lose a Pound Daily or anywhere else. And the winner will actually get one of our I Got My Skinny Back long sleeve shirt, as well as an I Got My Skinny Back tank top, because I don't know where you are, but I'm in Florida and it's 80 something degrees in December. So I'm just wearing this for the purposes of showing you. Obviously I don't need this on today because it's hot down here, but anyway, you'll get a long sleeve I Got My Skinny Back, you'll get a short sleeve or a tank top, and you'll also get a choice of 2 mugs. This is our original brand, I Got My Skinny Back, I'm sorry, Lose a Pound Daily mug. And then we have another one, which is the shorter mug with another icon. So that will be the prize for whoever wins as far as your weight loss and your inches go by using our Skinny in a Bottle HCG supplement, which actually contains, like I said, a lot more ingredients. So you've got coffee bean extract, acai berry, there is vitamin B12 that's already in here, you have Garcinia cambogia that's in here, and you have the arginine, the L-carnitine, and there's one other thing that I was wanting to tell you. Oh, African mango. That's what I was looking for. That's already in here. Now, it is in smaller doses. So, of course, if you wanted to have another supplement of B12, you could. Which brings me to my next point. While you're doing the HCG, you definitely need to have some supplements. One that I highly recommend is a multivitamin. And why not get ours? Ours has 200 nutrients, and 8 complexes, blends and complexes. So I really like this vitamin. It actually tastes pretty good too. It's a whole food. It's sugar-free, so it can be used in accordance to HCG as well as any low-carb or ketogenic program that you're on. It's vegetarian, made in the USA, did not come from overseas, which I'm not hating, but you know, there's some things that come from overseas that we really don't know what's in it, and it's not regulated by the FDA, so you just never know. It's a whole food, it's non-GMO, there's no artificial flavors in it, and like I said, it's sugar-free, and it tastes good, and you keep it refrigerated. This lasts for a month, maybe a little over a month, depending, but it's only one tablespoon, one capful is what I take, you know, every day. Even if you don't take that, though, make sure that you are taking a multivitamin. But I do highly recommend this one because it already has the biotin in it, and it has your B12 in it. And you definitely want to have at least biotin while you're on HCG, because some of the side effects that includes or can affect some people is hair loss or thinning while you're on HCG. Anyway, getting back to the program, on this HCG that I have, Skinny in a Bottle is what we've coined it. We really can't say HCG FDA regulations. So using this, you can either use the old protocol or the new protocol. So the old protocol was you would eat or consume about 500 calories a day. There's no breakfast. You eat lunch and dinner. You eat a different protein for lunch than you did for dinner. There's one fruit, one vegetable at a time. You're not going to mix your fruits or your vegetables. A lot of water. You can have coffee. You can have like a tablespoon of cream. You know, it's very restricted, but some people like that. With the old protocol, the only exercising that's recommended is maybe a 30-minute walk, you know, a couple times a week. You know, some people exercise more, but the original Dr. Simeon's protocol is basically what that is. So you may choose to do that if you want to, using our Skinny in a Bottle. Or you can choose to do the new protocol, which is called the HCG 2.0, which is a lot more flexible. It is more realistic for people who lead more of an active lifestyle because it goes based off your height, your weight, and your age. So you have a BMR calculator that I'll provide for you on our website. You insert that information in and it'll give you your BMR. And based on what your BMR is, you will take 40% of that and calculate that's how much protein you'll need to have a day. So if my BMR gives me, let's say a number of 1100, and I multiply that by 40%, and I come out with 696 or 700 or whatever it may be. That is how much protein I would eat a day. Now, it's a lot of food on HCG 2.0 because in addition to your protein, you also are going to eat vegetables, and your vegetables basically are your carbs. So you won't be eating any bread. Like on the HCG, the original HCG, you can have 2 Melba sticks or grissini sticks. The problem that I have with the original protocol is that once you eat carbs most of the times make you crave more carbs. So a lot of people complain about being so hungry on the original protocol because their body is processing the sugar from the fruit and the starches from the breadsticks, and they're now craving more. With the newer protocol, more people are experiencing less hunger. More people are actually complaining that they're not able to get all their food in because they're just not hungry. I had the same results. I just wasn't hungry, but you, of course, need to eat and try to get as much protein as you can in. So your carbs are going to come from your vegetables only. So you're not going to have any fruit, and you're not going to have any bread. And for people who've done keto, this is really easy to transition to because you're used to not having fruit and bread anyway. So that's what it'll be on this new protocol: is no fruit, no bread. You'll have up to 30 grams of carbs, which is vegetables only, a day. And we have a whole spreadsheet that tells you what vegetables you can have, which vegetables are best to have. There's vegetables that are higher in carbs. You want to stay away from. You want to stay away from beans because that's just going to deplete your grams daily, and then you'll have to save for whatever you want to eat for the next day if you've already run out of carbs. But it's a lot of protein, and vegetarians can do the program too because of course it doesn't have to just be animal protein or protein from flesh. It could be different types of protein. So anyway, you have the choice of doing either one of those, and I'm very, very excited about it. Now, originally I had stated that it is officially going to start January 1st. However, for a woman, that time of the month sometimes comes at the most inopportune times. And so since we can't tell our time of the month when to come, if it's better for you to start sooner based on your body, if you are still getting a menstrual cycle, by all means start sooner. Like for me, I'm going to start Christmas Day, and the day after Christmas is when I'm going to load. And of course, you do take your drops while you're loading. Please don't load without taking drops. You're not doing your body any good. All you're doing is just gaining more weight. You have to take your drops and load. Whether you're doing the original protocol or the HCG 2.0, it's the same thing. You take your drops while you're loading. So if based on your body, you need to go ahead and start, then go ahead and start. Because with HCG, there's a myth that, you can't take it when you're on your menstrual cycle. That's false. You could do up to 2 rounds. Well, not up to 2 rounds. You can do up to 40 days of a cycle at a time, or of a round at a time. So if you are going for 40 days, most women have their menstrual cycle between 23 and 28 days is really on the average. You're gonna have a cycle while you're on HCG. And if you don't take HCG for more than 72 hours, it's out of your system. So you're not going to want to stop taking the HCG for the time that your cycle is on. You want to keep taking it. Some people say, well, can I just stop while my cycle is on and then I just pick back up? That is counterproductive. You don't want to do that. Just continue to take it. Now, depending on your body, you may have a longer cycle. Some people may experience maybe a little cramping. It just all depends on your body. It might not affect you at all. I wasn't affected at all. I was affected with another brand. I wasn't affected at all with this. So it just all depends on your body. You just have to do what works for you. I'm not a medical professional. I cannot give you medical advice. This is a disclaimer. You need to discuss with your doctor what's best for you and your body. This is not a Maleka said that I can do this. I'm just telling you what is permissible, but it just all depends on your body. So, what you need to do in order to sign up or be accounted for as far as the challenge is that by the time you start, whether it's the end of December or January 1st or the week of January, I need for you to email me your before picture. So stand on a scale, show your weight, and some type of program you need to use that gives me the date, you know, whatever your start date is. And there's a lot of them that you can use on the phone. And send it to info@loseapounddaily. I'm going to put that on the bottom of the video or somewhere on this post so that you'll see it. It's info@loseapounddaily.com. I am the only person that sees your pictures. They will not be shared with anyone else. They won't be published with anyone else without your consent. Normally, I never publish before pictures. If I publish anything, it will be your consent, and it'll be a fully clothed before and after picture. So you don't have to be concerned that anybody's going to get your information. We don't share any information at all to any third parties or anything like that for Lose a Pound Daily. So you don't ever have to be concerned about that. So there's a couple of goodies that I have in addition to the vitamins. And I do have bundle packages on the website, so you can get the skinny in a bottle and you can get the vitamin, and you can actually get our sleep aid, because sometimes one of the side effects with HCG or skinny in a bottle is that sometimes you can't sleep. Sometimes people get a little insomnia, and sometimes they don't. So if you do and you have that issue, you can get our sleep aid, which is melatonin based. And of course, melatonin is all natural. Your body produces it anyway. It's just giving you higher doses, because the older you get, the less your body produces the melatonin. So it actually really, really works. And you don't feel lethargic the next day. You don't feel like bedhead or whatever. It wears off when you wake up and you just go on your day. So I really, really love it. So in addition to that, some of the sweeteners that you can have while you're on the protocol is xylitol and stevia, and I have stevia actually on my website. So this is a container of stevia. I love it because it contains the inulin powder with fiber, and it's just going to really help you stay full, and it's also going to help you throughout your journey, you know, while you're on the program and throughout. Also, you don't have to sacrifice flavor, because I also have a sugar-free honey mustard. So when you're making your baked chicken, and when you're making, you know, your beef or whatever, your hamburgers or whatever you want to make, you can get this honey mustard. You can put it on for flavor, you know, and it's really good. It contains xylitol, so it's a little sweet, but there's no added sugars in it. It is 100% HCG compliant, and you'll be able to use that while you're in your program. I also have what's called ice chips, and I don't feel like getting that, but I also have ice chips, and it's little candies that's xylitol based, and that's considered to be one of your free foods while you're on the program. So you can have like 6 of those a day. You can have xylitol gum, which I also have. All of these things are on the website. So if you wanted to do your shopping with Lose a Pound Daily, you can do your one-stop shopping and get your skinny in a bottle and your vitamins and whatever condiments you want. You can get all of those at one time, and you know, shipping is free after you spend, I think, $50, $50 or $60, something like that. Shipping is free, and we ship the next day, and so you don't have to worry about not getting your products until February, because they ship the next day unless it's on a weekend. And we normally ship priority unless you have specified that you don't like you want first class. Basically, you're gonna pick what you want, but we normally like to ship priority. So I just wanted to come to you and let you know about the challenge. I'm really, really excited about that. I know a lot of us, myself included, you know, put on a couple of pounds during the holidays. You know, the workouts sometimes are less. You know, the food is plentiful and the drinks are flowing, and sometimes you just put on a little bit of weight. But you know, this is the opportunity to go ahead and get back where you wanted to be, and then some, and to continue to maintain that. So if you join our group, if you're not already, join our group. It's called Lose a Pound Daily. It's a support group, weight loss group, keto. We do support for keto and HCG and low carb and all types of programs. There's all types of people that are in there that are sharing. We give recipes and coaching, and I am highly accessible. So, you know, any questions that you might have, I prefer that they go in the group. But even if you need to inbox me if it was something personal, then you can definitely do that. And I'm a veteran at this HCG thing. So, you know, I love to share the information that I have. Also, just real quick, I don't know if y'all know that I launched a skincare line. So in addition to, I have, I think, 90 products now on Lose a Pound Daily for health and wellness, but I also have a lot of products for skincare. So I have my vitamin C serum, and I really, really like this. And you ladies and gentlemen are really going to want to get this because it actually helps with the reduction of the appearance of cellulite. You know, after we lose weight and we have sagging skin, vitamin C is amazing for tightening and brightening and helping to smooth out the skin. So you want to look at that. I have this blackberry vanilla. I love this. It's African black soap. It's a body wash, but you can also use it on your hair. I have this, also this is a lathering balm. This black soap lathering balm. A little bit goes a long way. You could use this from head to toe too. You can wash your hair with it. You can wash your face. You can wash your body. I have this brown sugar scrub that I absolutely love. It is divine. I've actually given a few of these out as samples to people to test them for me. So you should be hearing from them pretty soon about that. It smells amazing. And then one other thing I want to mention, even though I have several others, is this coconut, oh my gosh, coconut milk body butter. There's no water in here except for coconut water. There's no added regular water because, you know, a lot of lotions and butters are watered down. It has coconut milk, coconut oil, the essence of coconut extract. It has soy milk. There is what else? Let me see, because I'm trying to remember. Oh, of course, shea butter. And did I miss anything? I said coconut water, coconut milk, coconut oil. It's all natural. Vitamin C is actually in here too, and it's amazing. I mean, this is not like it's gonna shake out because it's thick. So anyway, and just to tell you that there's other things that are happening at Lose a Pound Daily too. So I am so excited for you to join us in this journey. Of course, like I said, it kicks off officially January 1st. If you want to be included, please, please, please send your entry information, which is your before picture on a scale with something signifying the date, to info@loseapounddaily.com. Get that in. If you haven't already, go ahead and order your Skinny in a Bottle. I have a few bottles left. And let's take this journey together so that we can bust up this fat. I hope all is well. Have a great one. Bye.